Welcome back to Kimchi Crawl with our Gnoll Stalker. It's been a few weeks for me since I've played this character, so I've kind of forgotten what we were up to. So we've gotten 5 runes, we're in Pan now, we've swapped to Bahamut, we've got Firestorm, sort of castable, and Necromutation is also up, which is good for extended. Right, so let's just get back into it. That is probably the vault for this level of Pandemonium. Often in Pandemonium there'll be a vault where the Pan Lord is for these random levels, so I probably want to go the other way. And there's a lot of claps of thunder happening. I'm not sure if that's something fighting or if that's an effect of the level or what. I might just put a bunch of exclusions around this center area and then auto-explore, because I'm feeling lazy. Alright, so what have we got for damage? We don't really have any direct damage spells except for Firestorm and Ignition. Since we are with the Bahamut now, I might want to get something like Iron Shot. I think we also, we had a Staff of Conjuration, which will be useful for that. Might get rid of something we're not using. Let's see. Summon Lightning Spire, I don't really need. Let's learn Iron Shot. So that'll do 9d10 damage. Firestorm only does 8d14, so Iron Shot against a single target is not that much worse, I think. And we can wear Conjuration for a bit of a boost, 9d12. Okay, I think this works. So the downside of Iron Shot is that it's not particularly accurate, but if we come up against any enemies that I'm worried about the accuracy, we can always Vile Clutch them, and that way Iron Shot will be much more likely to hit. That guy can mutate us, but we're not worried since we are in Lich form. We're getting low on mana, so anytime I'm getting low on mana, I'm just going to swap over to the Staff of Energy and evoke it for magic, and that is pretty much free in Lich form. It usually costs hunger. And we failed all of our Iron Shots against that guy, but we also have Wormbane up to plus 18, so that's a good backup. Yeah, so Pandemonium, this is a good place to try Firestorm, I guess. That works. Yeah, Pandemonium, infinite amount of levels, because it just continually gets randomly generated. So pretty much what you want to do is continue across Pandemonium. If there's a level that you're not particularly well suited for, you can just skip it. Continue going down new exits or new gates, and eventually you'll find the 4 special floors, or is it 5? 4 special floors, and then there's the, which one is it? The Demonic Rune of Zod, I think, is the random one. Yeah, so there's 4 special rooms and then 1 random rune that will generate. And I thought I had edited my settings to stop me when Lich form was expiring, but it didn't happen then, so maybe I need to double check that after I've finished this video. I'll get rid of the exclusions at this point, but this is probably where the Pan Lord for this floor is. Let's just kill these guys with Wormbane. Actually, I'll kill that guy with Iron Shot just because I don't want to get stat drained. Actually, I should haste. Hasting is free now that we've got it as a spell, so I should just do it whenever there's a slightly dangerous situation. There's the Panlord. We don't actually have to fight this guy, there's no point. He's resistant to fire, but Firestorm should still get through that partially. I think it's something like 55% of Firestorm damage. Doesn't get checked by fire resistance. So we can just Firestorm these guys. And we actually get all of our mana for casting that back because of Bahamut giving us mana on kills. Okay, well that's not doing much to him, even though we are bypassing the fire resistance to some degree, so we can just Iron Shot him, Wild Clutch, Iron Shot, and he's dead. It's worth checking Panlords every time you fight one, because they come with random abilities, and some of the random abilities can be quite dangerous. I'm just going to explore the rest of Pan to make sure I haven't left anything behind. And this is another random Pan. Okay, wait, it did stop me then, so I think the settings change is working. That looks like the final vault again. So let's back away from all these guys. Executioners, I think, have high evasion, but if we Vile Clutch them, that goes away. Brimstone Fiend, these guys are dangerous. Less dangerous to us because we're immune to Torment in Lich form, but they also have Hell Damnation, which can do up to 60 irresistible damage. His evasion is not that great, but we can Vile Clutch him anyway. These guys are dangerous to us, they have Dispel Undead. And there's nothing I'm really interested in on this floor except for experience, so if I see a gate, I'll probably just take it. Okay, I think this is still just a random Pan, so let's just go to the next one. Okay, well this is Holy Pan. Being in Lich form is a really bad idea. So let's exit Lich form. I think we're right in the middle of it as well, which is not good. Hopefully I can kill this guy before he wakes up. He did wake up, but he didn't shout. I'm going to use Iron Shot because it's a bit loud, but it's, I think, less loud than, for example, Firestorm or Ignition, or even Malign Gateway. Oh, actually, Malign Gateway is the same. We can do Malign Gateway. And we can't open a gateway here. Let's just chill out here for a bit. The Eldritch Tentacle should kill these things for us. Is it going to make its way over there? It's finally figured out that there's a guy there. Okay, yep, Eldritch Tentacle, still pretty useful even in Pan. But yeah, Holy Pan has the demonic rune in it guaranteed. There's a couple of Pan levels where you can guarantee that you'll find the rune, and this is one of them. And it's not too dangerous, as long as we're not in Lich form and getting Holy Wrath hit by everything. Our resistances in Lich form were giving us full RN, so we don't have any RN currently, but I think that's fine. Don't think there's any strong monsters in here that do negative damage. We're back to needing food, but we've got so many rations that it's not a problem. That guy had a holy weapon as well, which is probably worth picking up. Holy Pan is a very good place to find holy branded weapons. Let's just back up and summon another tentacle. Should take care of those guys. These guys are these Ophans, or however you say it. They're doing these holy flames around us, but we can just walk through them. I think they do a lot to our tentacle, but to us they're fine. And as a plus side of being in regular form, we can use regeneration again. Yeah, so this guy dropped a Scourge of Holy Wrath. That's probably worth picking up. We've got this longsword, but I can drop that. 12 damage, and it's got Holy Wrath on it. I think there's also Demon Blades, which are basically like the good version of a Demon Blade. This guy looks dangerous. So if we find a Demon Blade, that might be better than the Scourge. Let's haste. He is summoning angels, okay. I think we can just Vile Clutch him to get rid of his evasion, and then Iron Shot probably, and also the tentacle will be hitting him at the same time. There we go, that wasn't too bad. Plus 13 chainmail, that is really good. I wonder if that's worth wearing over what we've currently got. Plus 9 ring mail. Actually, yeah, this one, I remember now. This was a super good ring mail that we found early on. It has tons of resistances on it. So we would lose 2 RF, 1 RC. But actually, we've already got 2 RF from the Shield of Resistance and RC from the Shield of Resistance. What is this ring mail giving us? Poise, RF, RC. Plus 13. That's very tempting. Well, that was not good. We got the polymorph effect from the Eldritch Tentacle, which polymorphed that guy into a Pearl Dragon, which was more dangerous than the monster it actually was. But it worked out. Speaking of Pearl Dragon, here's Pearl Dragon Scales. This is a very good armor type. It has pretty decent encumbrance rating and also pretty decent base armor rating, and it can be enchanted up to plus 10. Crude Whip. There's the demonic rune. So there's our first pandemonium rune. Regular amulet is not going to be better than our artifact amulet. No, we don't have an artifact amulet. We've got a plus 4 reflection. Okay. That's still going to be better than any other amulet. Crude longsword, crude whip. It's probably worth checking. Maybe they have like plus 10 in on them or something. It is a plus 10, but only 2 damage. We've got so many scrolls of identify. In plus 5. Probably not high enough that I care. Another artifact chainmail. Let's check that. Int minus 4. Nah. Box of beasts we've already got. Pitted hand axe. Oops, that was the wrong key. Wasted a scroll of magic mapping there. Let's try the chainmail after I've killed this guy. Is that a better? That's a better Sacred Scourge. So 36-23 at the moment, AC EV, which is a total of 59. With this 45-19, total of 64. So that is better in terms of AC EV. our Firestorm fail rate goes way up because this has a higher encumbrance rating, 15. So we do have enough strength to cover it, barely, but we're still getting better fail rates with the ring mail, and our resistances are still maxed out on resist fire, resist cold. So I think I'll go back to the ring mail because I'd rather have 10% Firestorm. But I'll just chuck that in the bag, I guess. It might be useful at some point. Well, I guess we've got the rune, so we can just leave now, but I'm kind of wanting to get a holy weapon, a good holy weapon, because that could be handy. So I think I'll clear out the rest of this level and then we'll leave. +2. So the highest one we've seen so far is only a +2. All of our magic seals up to 17, that's nice. Firestorm's still at 10%. And yeah, for these guys I'm just doing a combo of Vile Clutch into Iron Shot. So the Vile Clutch will tank their evasion and then Iron Shot will tank their health. +3, that's better. I want to kill this guy not over deep water because he has a Scourge. +1, okay. Out of magic, that's fine, we can just use Wormbane. This guy's got a large shield, so Iron Shot is probably not that great against him. But we can still Vile Clutch and just attack him in melee. We can just dump Firestorms on these guys' heads, that'll clear them out pretty quickly I think. Yep, there we go. Scroll of Blinking is pretty nice. How many Scrolls of Blinking do we have? Only 5, okay, so that was a good find. Another cloak, our current cloak is Resist Corrosion, that's going to be better than any other cloak that I could find. I think this must be all the exits, yep. Okay, so this guy has a U-Demon Blade. That has a base damage of 13 as opposed to the Sacred Scourge, which has a base damage of 12. So yeah, this is better. I kind of want Shatter so I can crack open walls. We may as well just read all of our enchant weapons on this thing. That's actually, yeah, a very good weapon. We could use that against some Panlords if we can't get enough damage output from Firestorm, which probably is likely. I think a lot of them resist fire. Let's swap back to the conjuration staff because I'm using... Actually, no, let's not, because I've run out of mana. Okay, so I've pretty much done. There's a couple of items up there and over here in the corners that we haven't checked. I kind of want Shatter to crack open the walls. I guess I could also use Lee's Rapid Deconstruction in Kimchi Crawl. Is there anything I can get rid of? Summon Butterflies I'm not using. That's only one spell level though. Passage is useful. Ignition, I've got Firestorm now. Let's get Shatter. Shatter's also a good spell to have just because it's physical damage. And also, Bahamut supports us casting this one as well. There's a couple of level 9 spells that he does not support, like for example down there at the very bottom, Dragon's Call and Singularity. Those are both really great spells, but Bahamut doesn't actually support us casting those because they're not counted as conjurations, I guess, even though something like Tornado is, and Shatter. But yeah, with Shatter we can bust through walls, like so. Which is handy for cracking open vaults, and that's the way that you have to do it in mainline Crawl, because Lee's Rapid Deconstruction does not work for that purpose. It doesn't do as much against flying enemies, so it did very little damage against that guy. It should take out these guys though. Actually no, that's not that much damage. 3d41. Well, that seems like a lot, but I guess maybe it rolled low. The thing about Shatter is that it also makes a ton of noise. I think all of these guys are flying, right? Yeah. So, yeah, it's not the best thing to use on an uncleared level where you are afraid of pulling enemies to you. But on this level it's fine, we've cleared out most of it. What am I doing? I'm getting too cocky. Let's quaff haste, because I don't have enough magic. Yeah, let's not die, that would be embarrassing. Let's just leave Pandemonium actually, while all of this stuff is around us. Yeah, okay, that was a bit stupid. I got a bit too cocky there. Just shattering everything in sight without thinking. While we're out here, maybe I can do some of this Ziggurat. So there's a guaranteed Ziggurat in the depths, which is not really advisable to do on a 3 rune character or even on a 15 rune character, but we've got Bahamut, we've got Firestorm, we've got Shatter, we should be okay. I'll only do like 10 levels or so anyway. I don't think there's any point in doing an entire Zig, it's way too dangerous. We might find something cool in here. before I enter every level, I'm going to make sure I'm hasted. Actually, Shatter's great here. These guys all take extra damage from Shatter because they're statues. Yeah, but I was saying I'm going to make sure I'm hasted and in Lich form before I go into each Zig level. If we come across a floor of mummies and they all torment us with their death curse, we definitely want to be in Lich form. Here's a pan floor, so this guy can fly. He's not resistant to fire, in fact he's susceptible to fire, so Firestorm is just going to destroy him. Another pan floor. This guy is very resistant to fire. Let's Firestorm anyway, we can take out the other things. And now that he's by himself, we can Vile Clutch him and Iron Shot. Extra speed starting to run out, and a Diamond Ring. The Diamond Ring, magical power, protection from magical teleportation. I don't care about any of those. In fact, I don't think we care about any jewelry except for artifact jewelry. Let's wait for our contamination to go before we Lich form and haste again. Yeah, at the moment Firestorm is just one-shotting everything, which is pretty nice. But on the later Zig floors, that we could get a floor full of orbs of fire, which will resist it quite a bit. So yeah, still want to be careful even though we are demolishing these early floors. Here's a mummy floor, so this is really bad if you don't have torment resistance, because whenever these guys die, you get their death curse, which can torment you. But we are in Lich form, so it's not too bad. Got some experience there as well. Everything in fighting up to 20, so that's good. We haven't really found anything spectacular so far. I guess that's not that unusual. We're still in the early floors. There's a manual there, which could be good. Manuals are really nice for gnolls because we are training everything. Even if it's a skill that we're not really caring about, it's still nice to have a manual. Manual of unarmed combat. Well, yeah, we don't really care about that, but I'll hang on to it. Staff of Earth. I wonder if that's worth picking up for Shatter. 3d41 if I wear the Staff of Earth. 3d49. Probably just stick with the Conjuration. I think we've got a Staff of Earth somewhere. If we really want one, yeah. Another Scroll of Blinking, that's really good actually. That alone is making this Zig worth it. Blinking is the best consumable in the game. That's a nice ring, but it's got int -3 on it. I think our current rings are better. Right, contamination is gone. Let's haste ourselves, get our magic back, and continue on to the next level. Vaults themed. Yeah, a lot of this stuff is just dying very easily to mana storms. I mean, not mana storms. Thinking of the wrong game. Firestorms. And because we are with the Hummet, he's giving us magic back when we kill a bunch of enemies. So with the Hummet, you can pretty much just go into a Ziggurat, spam Firestorm forever, and never run out of magic, which is nice. Stuff of Summoning there. Again, there's another Stuff of Summoning if we really want it. I don't think I'll pick it up. Let's wait for our contamination to go away. Haste. And this, I guess almost out of Lich form. Yeah, if you get a floor full of people that can Hellfire you, that's something dangerous. It looks like it was just the one guy there. And a Panlord. What's he do? He's resistant to fire, susceptible to cold. He's not flying, so I can probably just shatter him. And he's dead, okay. I think I said I was going to stop at floor 10, and it is floor 10, but I am greedy, and I've been having a really easy time. So I think I will continue on for a couple more floors and just see how we go. So there is a artifact ring here. Not interesting. In fact, Ignition probably does more damage in those cases, where they're all bunched up at the end like that. Firestorm was working anyway. Oh, that's right, we forgot Ignition. But yeah, Firestorm does 8d17 damage, Ignition 3d15, but that's like per fireball. And if there's 9 enemies standing in a 3x3, the one in the center is going to get 9 times that 3d15 cast on him. But yeah, Firestorm is working fine. I'm just doing Control F dot to make sure I'm not missing anything fantastic. The glowing boots, if their boots are running, that's probably better. Yep, boots of running, nice. I think I'd rather have boots of running than boots of flying. I don't think there's anything else I'm really interested in. Right. Get our haste up, get our magic back, next level. Yeah, things are starting to get more dangerous because both of these guys can do Hellfire, which ignores all resistances. What's our current helm? Our current helm is resist electricity, strength +3. If it's plus intelligence, no, okay. I'll go back to the hat. Actually, do we have resist electricity? We don't have resist electricity, so yeah, the hat is much better. A new staff, which is poison, don't care. Scroll of vulnerability, I guess I'll pick that up. Artifact ring is... that's good for when we're not in Lich form, because we don't have any other source of resist negative. So I think I'll hang on to that. In case there is a situation where we want to be in human form, but also have resist negative. For example, if we wanted to use the U-Demon Blade against a Panlord, that would be a good ring to have. We could wear that over the wizardry probably. In fact, if I wear that over the wizardry now, how bad is the fail rate of everything? Up to 24%, okay, so we do need the wizardry still. Okay, looks like it's a lightning themes level. Everything here is flying, basically. Why is Firestorm suddenly 13% fail? I thought it was lower. Ah, I'm not wearing the right rings. Anyway, let's just Firestorm everything, as per usual. I can try shattering for the crystal golems, or the electric golems rather. That should get rid of them pretty easily. Okay, we're out of magic, that's okay, we can chill out for a little bit and evoke the staff until we've got enough for a shatter, and I think we're good. Okay, so that floor was a little harder, but still manageable. New staff, I can't carry that many items. What can I drop? I want to clear out a little bit of room. I can put the boots into the bag. Ah, we've got a potion of experience. Let's cancel Lich Form. I don't know if we got that much from that. We were at 20 a little while ago. Looks like we've probably got 0.1 in everything. 0.1 or 0.2 probably. Okay, couple of artifact rings. That's another good RN ring. Is that better than the other one? RN, MR, strength plus 3, RN, resist poison. I've already got resist poison from something. So that is better. Let's drop the Faman Kib ring. Ice MR, don't care. Wow, that's a pretty good ring mail as well. MR plus plus plus. I guess we don't really need MR at this stage, we've already got tons of it. Okay, did I miss anything? I'm not really interested in the Bardiche or the Arbalest because they're both two-handers. I would have to give up the shield. I guess, yeah, we can check what this staff is. Staff of Power brings us up to 58 magic points. I don't really care. I'd rather have the extra damage from the Conjuration. Dragon themed level, I think. Actually, I want to kill the Quicksilver because he can dispel your buffs like that. So we're no longer hasted. Yeah, let's kill that Quicksilver over there. Okay, is that everything? I think that's everything. Morningstar could be good if it's got good stat boosts on it. In plus 3, nah. In plus 2. There's also a standard artifact, the Spriggan's Knife, plus 7 extra stab damage. Don't care at this stage, but that would have been nice back in the early game when we were stabbing lots of things. And I think that's it for this level. Okay, I am getting to the mid-teens, so I'm a bit nervous now. I don't know how much more of this Zig I'll be able to do. I guess we'll just keep on going until I find something really dangerous that I probably shouldn't have done, and then I can panic and leave at that point. Minus cast on that robe, that's obviously not fit for us. It looks like we picked up Scroll of Requirement actually. Where'd that go? I am not seeing it. I don't really care about any of these. I guess we'll just get the gold. And did I put something I didn't mean to in here? Don't think so. Okay. Okay, let's take out that guy down the bottom first. He has Dispel Undead, which is worrying. Then we can take out the Hellfire users. Okay. So yeah, it's starting to get a bit risky, I think. If we get a big floor like that with a lot of people that can Hellfire and they all decide to do it all at once, that could be quite bad. But having said that, we are actually doing fairly well. That's a nice trident, RF+++. Shame about the drain. +12 Vampire's Tooth. Again, don't care. And also a Potion of Experience. Let's just pick that up. I did just notice that that wasn't on auto pickup while we were in Lich form. Where is it? There it is. So let's see, we're at 20.7 for fighting stuff. Still at 20.7, so it's not really giving us that much. I guess we did get the spell skills all leveling up to 18. Firestorm is sitting at 6% without wizardry. 19. Getting down there. We got another manual as well. Dodging, that's a good one. Right, did I get everything? I think I got everything. Ooh, holy level. Okay, let's end the transformation immediately. Because we're not in Lich form, I guess we may as well drink a Brilliance. For the extra damage. Alright, so that was a bit scary, but not too bad. If you're an undead character, obviously that floor would be terrifying, but we can switch back to being living, fortunately. Wizardry plus invisibility plus resist cold. Our current wizardry ring is also giving us intelligence, so that's better. Scorched flower didn't check. Not too interesting. Okay, I think that's it for this level. Yep. Another jelly level, that's not an issue. We can just firestorm everything. I'm beginning to think that I'm actually going to end up finishing this Ziggurat entirely. But then again, maybe I won't. The last few levels are always the most dangerous. It's probably... The smart thing to do would be to stop now where we are. We've already gotten some good stuff out of it. There's no reason to tempt fate. Another manual for short blades. We are stacking up a lot of manuals, which is taking up inventory space. So maybe I should drop the ones that I'm not interested in. Artifact amulet, which could be good. We are still on a regular amulet. It's not that interesting. Okay. How about this ring? RF, strength +3. Nah. Okay. Fire themed floor. Yep. Let's just get a lot of stuff in line of sight. Oh, orbs of fire. And we can just shatter. The shatter won't do much to the orbs of fire. Or to the dragons actually, because they're flying. But it'll do a little bit. And we're getting enough mana back from Bahamut that I'm still pretty much topped out. Now, let's see. Probably just want to iron shot these guys. And walk back towards our... Well, that kind of works. Our malign gateway. The malign gateway can help us. Let's swap to energy and get some magic back. Can we condense a vein? There we go, acid clouds, perfect. Okay, that one's dead, the other two are dead. The crab is dead. Let's back up just in case there's any stragglers. Yeah, so now we are starting to get into the dangerous territory. If we got another orb of fire floor, that's probably no good. How many spell levels do we have? We've got 5 spell levels because we've leveled up spell casting a couple of times, I think. I mean, that's probably a wake-up call, that this is the point where I should stop. But this is actually kind of fun, and I'm getting some good stuff. So I am tempted to continue. We're actually running low on identify. Resist poison in +6. Nah. Let's just go gold again. Nothing in there is good. Another potion of experience. More experience is always good. In +8. Oh, that's tempting. And AC +3. So 4%. If I wear the int +8 over the wizardry ring, we're getting +2 intelligence and +3 AC. Our spell goes back to 10%. I think I'm fine with that. I'd rather have the extra 2 int for a little bit of extra spell power and the +3 AC rather than wizardry. Alright, I'll do one more. If this one's horrible, I'll quit. I'll quaff a brilliance before I go in as well. So let's quaff brilliance. Let's lich form, let's haste, get our magic back. Oh, it's tempting me to stay. It's giving me a dead easy floor right after that horrible floor. Okay. Yeah, that was a very easy floor. If I'm quick enough, I can keep the brilliance until the next level. The only thing I'm interested in here is the experience, I think. Let's haste again. We're up to light grey contamination, so we should be a little bit careful. That robe sucks. Brilliance is still up. What do we got? Spider Floor, another easy one. Oh, actually no, I forgot about ghost moths. That is the danger. If a ghost moth manages to drain all of our magic before we manage to firestorm it. So we want to take out ghost moths as soon as possible. Okay, that was, yeah, another easy one. The Hat of Pondering. This is a terrible hat. It makes you slow. So I will not be wearing that. I don't think I'll bother identifying the sling, because I am running a bit low. Are those gloves better than our current gloves? We've just got a regular +2 pair of gloves. That doesn't really give us anything we don't have already though. And that ring is no good. Okay. I really should leave, but I'm not going to. Lich form, haste, get our magic back. If it's a dangerous looking level, I can always just quaff brilliance. It is not a dangerous looking level. This is Abyss themed. I think a lot of things in Abyss do resist fire, but again, Firestorm partially bypasses fire resistance. And when you're dropping several tens of Firestorms on the enemy's heads, it doesn't matter too much. As long as we manage to keep on killing things, Bahamut will continue supplying us with magic. We actually do want to be a bit careful of these guys. When there's enough of them, I think they can paralyze you. We are yellow contaminated, so we're going to get some stat drain. But that's okay. Yeah, we feel dopey. We've lost a bit of intelligence. That's fine. Skin of Jaw, which is not useful, yeah. Another manual of axes. I might just drop all of these weapon related manuals, because they are just taking up inventory space. I don't care that much about getting everything to 27. Another potion of experience. Actually, you know what? I'll pick it up before I drink the potion of experience. We might as well. Just to get that little bit of extra experience towards those skills that I don't care about. We should check the robe. Apart from that, there's nothing I'm interested in. Not a good robe. And how many spell levels do we have? 6 spell levels. Can I forget anything? I'm wondering if I could also get Tornado up to take care of flying enemies that Shadow won't hit very hard. I guess I could get rid of Regeneration and Malign Gateway. Actually no, Malign Gateway helped us out against the Orbs of Fire, although Tornado would also help us out against those. Yeah, how do I deal with Orbs of Fire if I do get a floor full of them? Firestorm is not good against them. Shadow's not good against them because they are flying. Maybe I should pick up Tornado. Or Glaciate. I think I prefer Tornado actually. Okay, I think I'm going to forget Malign Gateway. And I'll pick up Tornado. That can help us out against Orbs of Fire. We actually have 2 potions of experience. And it's down to 8% on all of those. I think once we hit around 20 in all of our spell casting skills, we should be able to cast basically everything. The hardest thing is those 2 at the end. Dragon's Call, Singularity, because Bahamut doesn't support the casting of those. Yeah, okay. I think I'm just going to try and see if I can finish the Ziggurat. May as well. We've come this far. We've got Tornado now, so that should help us against any Orb of Fire flaws. Ghost Moths, let's take those out. Let's try Tornado here actually. So the way Tornado works is if you're in a big open area, it kills everything. And that's the gist of it. Very good against flying enemies, which includes Orbs of Fire. We are paralyzed. I don't know how that happened, but let's not have that happen again. I'm going to drop a Firestorm potentially on my own head here. Okay, good. It didn't expand. Sometimes the Firestorm expands and includes you. Let's go Tornado. Oh, we can't go Tornado again. Let's Shatter actually to get these guys out of their cages. Let's Tornado again now. And this should take out the rest of everything. Except for you. Alright, I think we are good. Potion of Experience. The Cursed Obsidian Axe. Is that a broad axe? I guess we could actually use that. I think it makes you berserk when you're using it, so it's... Is this the one I'm thinking of? I think it makes you berserk and it means it doesn't let you walk away from enemies, which is obviously a death sentence, and you should never use it. Unless you're in the very early game, I guess. Okay, that ring is no good. And anything else in here? A lot of corpses. Alright, on we go. Level 24. Another slime themed. As long as we don't get another Orb of Fire themed one in the last few levels, I think we're good. Or a Panlord themed one. Those can be very nasty in the later Zig levels. If you get a Panlord that happens to have been randomly given the best stats ever. Okay. Zig 24 done. Wonder what scarves there are. I don't think it tells us. Repulsion, not interested. What do we got? Don't think I'm interested in any of those artifacts. I guess the scale mail could be really great, but our ring mail is already really good. Don't think I'll bother. We are yellow contaminated. So let's go into Lich form. Alright, what do we got? Titan themed. Looks like it. Let's Shatter, none of these guys are flying. Okay, that wasn't too bad. We are yellow contaminated again. I think we're miscasting, and then that's giving us contamination. Another scroll of blinking, which is nice. Anything else? A steel ring, we can check. That is resist electricity, poison, MR, strength -2, dex +6, don't think I care. Shimmering robe, and that's it, okay. In +4, dex +7. I wonder if it is worth swapping. I guess we're getting a lot of AC from that ring mail, that's also worthwhile. Yeah, I don't think I'll swap. Okay, so that was 25 done, almost down to the very bottom. Do we pick up anything? Don't think so. Okay. Statues, we can shatter. That's tornado. We want to take out the orange crystal statue as well. That'll reduce our intelligence when it's in line of sight. We can shatter all this stuff, I think, except for the shrikes. We can tornado the shrike. Are we done? No, we're not. Now we're done. Artifact boots. What are our current boots? They're boots of running. So depending on what these are, this could be better than the boots of running, but I don't think they are. Anything we want to check? Nope. Alright, so we're on to the very last level of the Zig, which is not what I expected to do, but I guess I did get greedy and kind of just went for it. We have gotten a ton of experience from this, which is nice. Down to 5% on those spells. Yep, let's wait for the contamination. Lich form, haste, get our magic back. Staff of conjuration, let's go. Dancing weapon. Elf themed, I guess. Let's just shatter everyone. Elves have piddly little health, so we should just be able to shatter basically everything. The shatter won't work very well on the flying weapons, but it'll still work to some degree, which is fine. I think we're done. I think that's the whole Zig. So yeah, didn't expect to actually do the entire Zig. There's another unarmed combat. And it looks like we finished our manual of necromancy at some point. But yeah, there's the Zig done, so that's cool. And at the end of the Zig, you find this figurine of a Ziggurat. So it used to be that you could find Zigs randomly in Pandemonium and stuff like that. But I think at some point it got changed so that you have to complete a Zig, and then you get this figurine of a Ziggurat, which will let you enter another Ziggurat. And the nice thing about this is that it's also basically a free escape from any super bad situation, because you can evoke it, it'll make a gateway beneath you, and then you can run away and heal up inside the Ziggurat, which is probably not what the intended use was, but I think it's what a lot of people use it for. Alright, cool. This ended up being longer than expected because I did the Ziggurat. So I guess I'll exit, and next time we can go back into Pandemonium And we've got Shadow Tornado and Firestorm up, which for Hummet is boosting the fail rate and damage of. So we should be able to take out absolutely everything for the rest of the game, I'm pretty sure. But anyway, yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.